Bro, I don't know, I was losing my mind at the end of the last video. I was turning into a Disney princess. Anyway, I got cut off when I was reading. So what I was saying is, let me read back. So we left off. Scars right here. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
She doesn't have it. No need to panic. You can just add it up. I can't read. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force. An appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others, too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm.
Rip it off! Take the shirt off!
Have it your way!
Transformation!
Come on, let's go!
D-Luke won't let you leave.
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her! Don't let the other one stand aside.
There are others trying to get in! Must be more people under her control!
Can't fucking read that line horribly. Don't let anyone stand in your way. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Spider-Man.
After her!
Spider-Man does whatever he freaking can. It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. Oh? First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master D-Luke picked up on that situation long before today's proceedings. Well, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed. Follow me. Kidnap me, bro. He fucking kidnapped me. He kidnapped me. I wouldn't mind being kidnapped by Albedo. I think I would let him do it, actually. I'd be like, yes! Kidnap me, Albedo! Do it! Do it now! Freaking forms like a giant geo prison with rocks. Oh man, I know I'm like kind of sickish, but you can hear that strain in my throat and in my chest. I also have damage from when I had the COVID virus back in 2022. I have damage in my lungs from that, 'cause that same year, like back in November, like I got it in June. I had it for 2 weeks, and then it took another 2 weeks. So I had it for 2 weeks, and then it took 2 weeks to get over the symptoms. So technically I had it for a month. I caught it like the third week. I think it was like the third week of June, and I had it until like the second week of July. Then I was fine. But then in November of that same year, I caught like another bacterial infection that again triggered my throat to where I couldn't talk. I couldn't like even try to sing. I couldn't do anything because of the damage. So it's fine now, but it is being strained again because I have something else. I don't know what I'm sick with, but I have something. Like my throat's kind of soreish. They are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first step?
I would love to go with you. Dude, why is everything so fucking green? The top of that city wall. Albedo be pointing away. I am Kanich. Time to die. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, I can't change my team. Hold on. Can I speak to you?
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now.
I saw Mona and I was like, hold the phone. What is she doing here?
We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Okay. Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspine could be disguised as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Throw holy water on all of them! Oh, and my divination revealed that there are only regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so as for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
How are they supposed to do that? How are you... What? Clones everywhere. Don't look at me like that. Look at them cracking their heads to look at me. Look at this. Look at the head crack. Look at the head follow. Look at the head follow. Look at Mona be breaking her neck like the Exorcist. Alright. Can I even look at my map? No, they won't let me. Damn, bro. Alright. I provide mobile support to various areas in the city. Well, I can't obviously leave. You see that red border that's barely on the edge of the screen? I can't leave. Venti, what are you doing? Hey. Is it the real Venti or is it a fake? Is it a real Venti or is it a fake?
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Oh, it's not him. Help me, please. Someone help me. That seems so fake.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the axe. Sorry, thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Ah! No! It's going to be pretty exhausting, son of a bitch, Venti, you're not helping! Why are you saying shit like that? Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble, son of a... Ah, just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
Duh. People can make few friends when we're not here. I can't... Fuck me. People can make new friends when we're not here, you know. Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
He's like, I made that the fuck up. What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remains of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remains of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the I keep saying that word wrong. It's the petrifaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Wapaflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Wapaflower into Subject 3, yes? So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine, so you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who tried to break into the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected. Wait, so what do we do? We can't go around hurting innocent people. That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help. We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the Knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes, so if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, please keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, just pretend he's playing epic harp music. Animal Archon be attacking the fucking city with flowers.
Wind currents?
Never seen this minute. There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Fucking win XComs.
Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa!
It's like long distance communication. How is that even possible? How are we asking this? Do we not freaking pay attention to the Kazuha thing in Inazuma where he, like, holy shit. It wasn't even Inazuma, it was Liyue. Where we go to win that tournament, right? And he was like, here's this Electrovision for my dead friend. Everybody calls him Tomo because Tomo means friend in Japanese, but I think his friend's real name was Chizane. I remember seeing he had a real name. Like he has like a purple scarf and white hair. And he had a sword who challenged the Electro Archon, and she struck him down with the Musuno Hitotachi and killed him. That guy, Kazuha took his vision, and we did the tournament for it, but some other guy stole it because he wanted a vision for himself. And Kazuha was like, I could hear you on the wind. I could hear you laughing and talking about how you won. That's how I was able to find you. Basically, anybody who has animal powers has the ability to use the wind to not only smell scents, like they can smell people, which is fucking weird, but they can smell things and they can hear things that other people can't. Like sound travels on the wind, and this is a good example of Venti showing like, you can't hide shit from me. I heard you on the wind, I smelt you, I felt you kind of shit. It starts to get very weird, but that's exactly what it is. Anybody who has animal powers can do this. It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Yeah, okay. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide. Crouching wind hidden Venti. You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice? Venti? Is that you?
Dude, I love Dahlia's voice. He's perfect. Can we release Dahlia right now, please? I want him. Oh, I want him so hard. I've never wanted a man more harder in my life, and I want him. I'm just sad because they're like, he's going to be like a 5-star. And I have a hard time getting 5 stars in this game. He's freaking perfect. His voice is perfect. His fighting style is very interesting. It's a sword, like Lumine, but his sword stance is very different. Albedo's a sword type as well. Venti's a beau, but like I really like what they've done with that character. He's one of the best characters to come out of Mondstadt.
Oops.
You dumb, stupid creature. Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Traveler Paimon and Ambedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot. Ah, right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. Venti. Man, I'm so sad that I didn't get him. I'm really upset. I really am. I didn't get him with either of my Lumion accounts. My second one, I put in like 105 pulls, didn't get him, because when I got to 80, my 80th pull, they gave me Diluc. With my main account, I got to 54, didn't get him. Actually, I got to 55, and I didn't get him. I'm at 55 pulls and didn't get nothing. And with my Ether account, I put in 79, and I got him. I have Venti in my Ether account, so technically, yes, I do have Venti, but also technically, no, I don't, because I don't have him here. Oh my god, what's happening, bro? They have the star. I've got things covered here. Don't you look at me like that. Sycrus. God, it's like that opening sequence to Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Kaya, where like Navi's flying around. I don't like being in the middle of this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Wow! Diluc! Yeah, the whole get back. That was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. No. Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together. But you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me. When did you notice something was off? Oh wait, is he a fake? The first trial. Nah, because of the fake Herta. No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc. When do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Damn, bro. That's a fucking stance. Hang on a second. On second thought, best not to think about it. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, I kind of figured they were going to do that. I'm you. Great. Retribution! Retribution! Oh my god! Hold on this.
Will be frozen. Freeze.
Yeah, that's fantastic. What was... Oh, fuck. I hate ice shields. They take forever to break. Get out of my damn way! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. I like how they like barrier shield me.
So sorry.
It's cool to see these two working together because they're supposed to be brothers, but it's because Diluc's father adopted Kaya, if I remember correctly. Oh, this could be tough. Hold on a sec. Can he use my items? Can he? I can. Okay. They're like, yes, we will allow him to pull from your resource. Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to make him any stronger than he is, but I don't think I need to do this. I'll use a weak one. I don't want to use my strong one. Fuck. Get a look at you. What do you look at that attack? 3020, bro, be hitting like a fucking truck. Yeah, look at the wolf's gravestone. So he's kind of well built. 811, 8, Constellation 3. Constellation 3, 811, 8. Artifacts be what he does need that. Sword is the funniest sword. He's level 90. Dude, my Kaya looks like shit. Yeah, boy. Where's my Kaya? Where's my Kaya at? Hello. Hello, this is my Kaya. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh my god. 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 Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. You fuck. And then this is my D-League. Yeah, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at the difference on this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. Haven't worked on him much because I got him when Natlan first came out and haven't had a chance to work on him. So I was working on the new characters instead. Like Milani, Kenichi, Kachina, so forth and so on. Dr. Dulik? Okay.
They're over there! Do you look Kaya?
Why did she say it like that? If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other areas, locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet!
Thank you for trusting me, and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Sure. Run away! Man, running with Albedo seems very interesting. It's official. And should be one more somewhere. There we go. Barbara and Rosaria. Oh god. I feel like I got lightheaded for a second. So where did I go? That sounded like Heizo's thing. Oh, I'm her. Get close to injured people and heal them. Yeah, I know how Barbara works, thank you. Did it not take effect? Oh, it is. Okay. Am I not? Gee, she has to be practically on them? I was gonna see if I can make the range hit both of them. Oh, damn. I like how it says 2 out of 5 when I clearly... Hold on. It's slow. The cooldown be like that sometimes. Okay. I think they did this on purpose to try to teach new people that are new to this game how characters' abilities work, but I already know how Barbara plays, so... Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out onto the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with logistics from the back.
I'm not gonna say anything about that line. Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. I just noticed how her skin always looks like a weird purple. Has anybody ever noticed how she looks like she's dead? You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacking and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. This is her sister, if you don't know who these characters are. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So, the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry. I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Ah, of course, coming. Ooh, yeah, because Jean and Barbara are sisters. And her sister's literally right there. There's Noelle. Okay. Bennett. Mika and Amber. They're here. Prepare for battle. But the only person I haven't seen is Razor. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters, 11 o'clock. Looks like we've got 25 hilly trails, 2 blazing axe meta-trails, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Man, look at that. That's a fucking power stance. Can you imagine? They look like fucking Dark Souls Elden Ring bosses. Can you imagine fighting both Kaya and Diluc as Elden Ring bosses, but have them be like super impossible? No, my god. Who would they be? I was thinking of Dark Souls. I was like, oh, it's like Smo and what's his name? Ornstein and Smo. Do I leave this zone? I guess the blue walls tell me where I can and can't go. I like Mika better, so I like characters to do physical attacks, bro. Because these characters are kind of freaking weak, I'm gonna have to help them out a bit. Hold on. What is this? This is Trial Mika, so... What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you have? What do you have? What do you... Sounds like I'm losing it. Alright. Okay. 2005. Let's see what mine is. What's my Mika like? Where you at, bro? This is mine. The way you can tell it's mine is if he has this fucking bird spear, which was a limited event weapon. Yeah, I haven't worked on him at all, as you could tell. Haven't been able to do that. And then, of course, Barbara, or Amber rather, is somebody I don't really care for much, so this is what mine looks like. I haven't even built her. She doesn't even have an artifact set. Like, I have never built her because I just don't care. I need that fire, though. God. He has a heal ability, which is what his burst is. I don't want to use that right now. I'm trying to get the explosion. Okay. Yeah. They really want you to stay inside the blue walls. Bro, what the fuck is this angle? I do like this, being able to use other characters that I normally don't use in the city in an ultimate unique scenario does seem kind of fun. Because it's different than the normal gameplay. Hold on. I think it freaking missed. That's why the current is there, so that I can do this. Probably what I should have done.
All units are now in position.
Martha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
Yeah, because I thought she was the clone.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
I thought you knew about how cool my wind fan is.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get the chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser? Don't worry. Once this is all over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo? Are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Ember? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure! She's someone you can really count on!
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said that the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Herta's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposters saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Herta to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Half a year, bro. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Herta's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So, we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Herta that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But
how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Uh-oh. Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly,
this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself? It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due, it was well thought out.
yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness we were back. You know what's funny? Like you said, my true identity would be known. Dude, don't you realize this whole city is being blessed by Venti's powers? Anybody who talks out loud, everybody else in the vicinity can hear it via wind communications. Like, everybody is hearing our conversation right now. Bro, what the hell? How are they just ignoring that? Yeah, and thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner. Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Sarvan. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Herta Subject 2 has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw,
That means a lot. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight. Yeah.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
What the hell is Dahlia doing? Dude, why are you just standing here? Hello? Huh? I step outside the courtroom and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
Dude, he just gave her a heart attack. She didn't see him. There's actually speculations. People believe that he's like a vampire because he has like a little bat motif on his back. Like it's an outline. I can't get closer to him, unfortunately. I can in a minute. Hold on. Deacon Dahlia, I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1.
Man,
So
I
let me
really
help.
I really like him. You can tell too by the way his ears are shaped. Do you see how they kind of go up white? Maybe he is. See, look, the little bat on his back. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. Yeah, see, it's almost like similar to Aurora, and people believe Auroran's like a bat as well, but he doesn't have the pointy ears. That's very interesting. I just noticed in his eyes. I think he probably is like a. He could be a yokai. They do have those in this game, so. I didn't think Miss Rosaria even remembered me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Oh yeah, so after all this, I doubt Mr. Albedo's identity will be a secret, huh? Not to the higher ups, at least.
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry, I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
Mm-hmm. When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was pretty shocked, but more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust in Mr. Albedo as a person. I just noticed, Deacon, there aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
Huh. That's how it works. That could have been so embarrassing. Bro, what the fuck? Side gate. There's a gate this way. Oh, hello, Razor. I was just saying I haven't seen him. Oh, Jesus fuck. What am I doing?
It's you.
Hi, Razor. Good work, everybody's here to help freaking Dottie the... Oh my god. Trio Albedo hits like a fucking truck. Hold on. What is this? What is this? What is this? What? Oh my god. Why do you hit like a truck? Oh, that explains it. Oh my god. Okay, what does my Albedo look like though? Where's mine? Where's mine at? Here's mine. Kind of similar. Not really, but yeah. I have the same weapon at least. I have different stuff. I only got him one time, so he's not C6'd. And his skills, I'm still working on him, so... Oh my god. Get out of the way! Yeah, that'd be great.
Come a little closer.
Oh my god.
Coming to be.
Yeah, Albedo's the strongest in this team, and that's saying something.
Burst forth.
He's like the strongest. Fucking... He's doing more damage than anybody else.
Moment of birth.
Yeah, that's great. Then my hair keeps grabbing my mic. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
So what I like about Razor's voice actor, Todd, is it Hackerbond or whatever his name is? He voices this character all the time. He never not voices Razor. Razor is voiced in every patch, and I fucking appreciate this guy's work. Because he also voices other people. He also voiced Shibalanke, the child version. Or rather, it was Shibalanke's spirit who possessed the boy, Misao. And he voiced him as well, so that's great. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. What is happening? My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all, and mine was a gentle old man from the Spontamont school. So you see, this time, I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
This sounds like a sexual thing. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move about every once in a while. That seemed like something else. And the way he said it, he seemed like he was really questioning it.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Like, see what I mean? Well, it's good to move about. Yeah, okay. Bye. I'm not dealing with this shit. Hello, Eula. Is this the gate I was supposed to be going to? Uh-oh.
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Albedo is right there watching, be like, what? Klee's missing? Klee is Alice's daughter. Klee, Alice told Klee to see... How am I trying to word this? Alice told Albedo to see Klee, her daughter, like as if she was his sister, even though they are not related at all. Also, he also calls Alice his aunt, even though she's not related to him. They're kind of like his adopted family. So he sees Alice as his aunt, and he sees Klee as a younger sister. So to him, Klee is his sister.
Explain what?
Uh-oh.
Albedo! Traveler, Paimon! What brings you here?
Uh-oh. We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah! Plus,
we kind of already heard what you said, so... Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up, Klee is.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright. Fighting first, conversation later. Albedo, that looks sadistic. He's like, you ready to get fisted? I'm gonna not even... No.
She was right next to me.
I refuse.
And the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere.
I'm gonna get shot in the face. If you couldn't tell that I like Albedo, I like Albedo. Get the... Ah! Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh god, what the holy shit. Klee is known for her speed, don't worry. She's a knight in her own right. She can protect herself. Oh, there you are. Please, are you here to help? Yeah, the Jumpty Dumpty thing. See? Kids are fast on their feet.
I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Yeah, Klee's here somewhere. I can't see her, of course, but she's supposed to be here somewhere. Ugh. There she is. We won. Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you were camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping?
All right.
The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course.
Of course.
I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It would be an honor. Klee will do her best. She's cute. Albedo with the shit. Oh, yeah. To be a fucking animal boy. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I was gonna try to be faster than that. Fucking failed hard at it, bro.
Behold!
Who am I looking for here? Oh, Jean. Greenness. That would be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far in between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Hello. Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep. Right as rain. We're back. Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. No, she's like, please stop this. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Sarcastic hand clapping. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean, mission complete. Good to have you back safe and sound, and great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's because, or rather, it's been a busy few days. You should take a dessert break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Yes, of course. We could talk about it at headquarters. Sovereign of Paimon should be there too. Stop looking at me like that! See how he's looking at me, the player, and not Lumine, the character? Fucking Albedo, what the fuck? Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their headquarters or to the church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Klee? You can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes. Sarcastic guessing. I feel like I'm being watched. Oh, Venti out of nowhere. Hi, everyone. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? No. Apologies. Just forget I said anything. Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on an anxious voice and a child's anger. Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child, or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and I dare say human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh!
No wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind. That same feeling. It's close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sonia, here to make your report.
Nothing much to report, actually.
You know what I noticed? You know what I just noticed? What I literally just noticed? Everyone who's being controlled has gold eyes. Rhine-daughter, which means gold. Oh my god. I just noticed that. Because I kept noticing Herta's eyes. I was like, why are her eyes so gold? And now that I see this lady, the eyes are the same. Or maybe that's just a design choice. Is this intentional? Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
Dude, it's her. It's her, dude, it's her. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Dude, she's running. Uh-oh. Dude, if I was trying to run, and then I turned around and Albedo was standing behind me like that, I think I'd freak out. I'd be like, Albedo? Ugh! Don't move. Yeah, that's not something you want to hear. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's continue the discussion back at the headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. So is it really her, or is it not her? Is this one being controlled, or is she an actual real imposter? Because they already said that the monsters eat the person and then turn into them. So is she one of those, or is she really being possessed? Ah! Well, only one way to find out. Alright, the others are looking after Fonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the
operation isn't over? What do we need now? Go to Dragonspine, you freaking obvious idiot! What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chummies caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something. Yeah, the chumminess.
Older sister?
Is Varkas really young or something? No, he's an old man. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of 3 parties, the Hexen Circle, the Animal Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and the Church of Favonius. Oh, we're gonna incorporate the mages from the Hexen Circle? Those were the witches I was talking about that were originally... Like, they banded together and like, let's go beat up the Animal Archon. And he was like, yo, wait. Let's have tea instead. Because they were all gonna fight him. And they're like super powerful. In fact, Clee's mother is one of them, Alice. She's one of the mages from the Hexen Circle. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Yeah, look at that shit, bro. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course, Sovereign, pass me the document, the Dodo communication device.
Huh?
You're gonna use that thing to call them? Well, it does. Oh my god, this is frustrating. This device was literally made by one of the mages. It was made by Ellis. Her daughter is Klee. She made this thing. Damn it, is Paimon so fucking dense? Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it. Beeping like we're in a hospital.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka? Grandmaster? Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat. Yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
Alright, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Oh my god.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much. Because he did. It's taking a long time to go through.
Hello? Who is this?
That sounds like Alice. It is. Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
Dude, she seems like she's trolling him so hard it's funny. You still remember the Tripartite Conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
She knows him, though. It's Albedo, the guy you adopted as your kind of son. It's me, Auntie Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother, Rhine-daughter, never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Is it gonna be really her, or is it gonna just be like a generic NPC? Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Yeah, it's her mascot. Hello, Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodogo.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
She would never appear in person. I do wonder what she's really gonna look like. I kind of have an idea in my mind of what she would look like. I picture like an older woman with like really puffy, flowy blonde hair with a red hat like that. That's how I picture her.
Wow! The attention
to detail, yeah.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thanks, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. I don't know why my mind was saying Zidalia. We've already met him. Hello, can I speak to you for a moment? You did so much to us this time I can't fucking read, bro. You did so much for us this time, Lord Barbados. I don't even know how to thank you. Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time. It's because you kind of are. You know, that's not what I meant. And Archon has their own calculations. Who am I to question their wisdom? Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit I'm not the most provocative Archon. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friendship, the honorary knight in Paimon, of course. Worried about Albedo's plan? Is he staring directly at you? I can't help it. I have full confidence in his abilities. It's just an instinctual response. But in the end, if he sets his mind to something, I know he will succeed. I trust him. That's good to hear. You know what I'm curious about? I know it's disturbing, but Albedo is a homunculus, right? Is Hazo taller than him? He is. Oh my god. How did I not know this? Oh, it's because look at the sandals. If he was to be barefoot on the ground, maybe they would be the same height. But his sandals make him a little higher. That's cheating, Hazo. Basically, what I was trying to say is, Albedo's a synthetic human, so I don't even know if I want to say that. What I'm trying to say is, can he even have children? Can he make children? Does he have the liquid for it? If you know what do you know what I'm trying to say without actually saying it? Like, can he produce it? Can he Forget it. Before we sit out, there's someone I need you to meet. Go. Alright, Princess is going.